Fulgrim, renowned by many titles such as the Phoenician, the Illuminator, and the Prefector of Chemos, stands as the Primarch of the Emperor's children, among the 20 Primarchs shaped by the Emperor in the dawn of the Imperium. Like his brethren, he was wrenched from Terra's embrace and cast across the stars by a warped storm, a celestial gambit to thwart the emergence of the Age of the Imperium. Fulgrim emerged on Chemos, a once thriving mining world ensnared by warp storms during the Age of Strife. Struggling with dwindling resources and perpetual grey skies, its inhabitants toiled ceaselessly in fortress factories, sacrificing leisure for survival. Upon his arrival, Fulgrim was found by 3 inhabitants as a mass of light. As they watched it, the light turned into a baby, and a stream of pure water had formed where the baby had landed. Corin decided to name the child after the waterbringer of Chemos' creation myth, Fulgrim. Fulgrim's journey began as a humble factory worker, swiftly mastering his duties at the fortress factory of Kallax with unmatched skill, rising through the ranks with unprecedented speed. He soon became a pivotal figure in the settlement's leadership. Recognizing the decline of Chemos, Fulgrim embarked on a mission to salvage his world, leading teams of engineers to reclaim mining outposts. He oversaw the revitalization of Kallax, ushering in an era of prosperity. With minerals flowing once more, Fulgrim championed the resurgence of art and culture, restoring humanity's essence amidst the struggle for survival. The end of Chemos' isolation arrived swiftly, signaled by the descent of battle-worn dropships from the somber sky, each marked with a distinctive emblem, a 2-headed eagle. Stirred by a distant memory, Fulgrim recognized the significance of this symbol. Although Chemos lacked a formal army, its caretakers, charged with upholding order, surrounded the landing zone. Upon receiving word, Fulgrim instructed them to permit the visitors entry into Kallax. Within his modest abode, Fulgrim was met by celestial warriors, their battle-scarred visages and adorned armor bearing testament to their valor. Among them stood their leader, the Emperor of Humanity, radiating authority and wisdom. Sensing a profound connection, Fulgrim knelt in reverence, offering his allegiance and sword. Thus began his solemn oath to serve the Imperium, as he gleaned from the Emperor tales of Terra, the Great Crusade, and his own origins. Journeying to Terra to meet his newly formed legion, Fulgrim encountered an unexpected setback. A mishap had devastated the gene seed reserved for his legion, hindering its growth. Undeterred, Fulgrim addressed the 200 Space Marines under his command, delivering words so profound that they stirred the Emperor himself. In recognition of their potential, the Emperor bestowed upon them the name Emperor's Children, and permitted them to bear his personal symbol, the Aquila, upon their armor. Motivated by this honor, Fulgrim became consumed with the pursuit of perfection, striving to embody the Emperor's vision of imperial culture. This quest for excellence permeated every aspect of their endeavors, from military strategy to the cultivation of artistic pursuits unknown on Chemos. Adorned in resplendent armor and a variety of high-collared cloaks, Fulgrim presented an imposing figure, with his shimmering white hair and perpetually smiling countenance. Despite their modest numbers, the Emperor's children flourished during the pacification of the Eastern Fringe. Bolstered by recruits from Chemos and Terra, Fulgrim soon led his own crusade, expanding the Imperium's influence across numerous worlds. Exhibiting remarkable feats of skill and daring, such as the conquest of Byzas with only a handful of warriors, Fulgrim earned renown for his pursuit of perfection. His camaraderie with Ferrus Manus, culminating in the exchange of crafted weapons, further solidified his legacy. Throughout the Great Crusade, the Emperor's children distinguished themselves in various campaigns, notably in the cleansing of Laeron. Here, Fulgrim acquired the Silver Blade of Laer, a Xenos artifact with hidden malevolence, unwittingly paving the path to his own downfall. In the throes of the emerging Horus heresy, Fulgrim found himself ensnared by the insidious influence of the Blade. Despite warnings from the Farseer Eldrad Orthran regarding Horus's descent into chaos, Fulgrim's allegiance remained steadfast, fueled by his unwavering friendship with the Warmaster. Succumbing to the Blade's corrupting power, Fulgrim led a vengeful campaign against the Eldar, culminating in the destruction of several Maiden worlds. Meeting Horus face to face, Fulgrim's loyalty to Terra crumbled under the Warmaster's persuasive rhetoric, paving the way for chaos to take root within his heart. This fateful encounter marked the beginning of Fulgrim's descent into madness, as he sought to embrace the chaos that promised perfection. Confronting his brother, Ferrus Manus, Fulgrim's attempt to sway him to Horus's cause ended in violence, setting the stage for their tragic duel during the Dropsite massacre. The shocking demise of his brother Ferrus Manus jolted Fulgrim into a rare moment of lucidity, where he recoiled in horror at the atrocities he had committed. Yet, in a moment of vulnerability, he succumbed to the demon's insidious offer, allowing it to wrest control of his very being. Trapped within the confines of his own form, Fulgrim became a mere puppet to the whims of the Slaneshi demon, his soul ensnared in the twisted painting of Serena de Angelis. Horus was privy to Fulgrim's plight, recognizing the demonic possession but choosing to retain him as an asset. Lorgar and Magnus, upon their encounters with Fulgrim, also uncovered the truth of his predicament. In a surprising turn of events, Fulgrim managed to reclaim his corporeal form through mysterious means, imprisoning the demon's essence within the same painting that had once ensnared his soul. Revealing his newfound allegiance to Slaanesh to his legion, Fulgrim remained cryptic about his motivations, leaving his followers to grapple with the nature of their Primarch's transformation. In a bid to sway the tides of the rebellion in favour of Horus, Fulgrim and Perturbo united their forces, embarking on a perilous journey into the Eye of Terror to obtain the Angel Exterminatus. Yet, just as they were about to depart, Fulgrim was targeted by Nicona Sharokin of the Sisvium crew. Though gravely wounded, he was saved by the intervention of Fabius Bile. Their path led them to the crone world of Lidris, where Fulgrim's dark intentions began to unfurl. Inside the ancient Eldar citadel, Fulgrim unveiled his treacherous scheme to his brother, Perturbo, revealing the absence of the Angel Exterminatus, and instead his own transformation into such a weapon. Yet, amidst their confrontation, they were beset by loyalist Astartes seeking vengeance. Despite the interruption, Fulgrim's pursuit of apotheosis remained relentless. In a moment of dire peril, Perturbo rallied against his brother. A marine shattered the stone that bound him, and allowed a strike that seemingly ended Fulgrim's mortal form. However, to the horror of his foes, Fulgrim emerged anew as a demon prince of Slaanesh, his serpentine form a grotesque testament to his twisted ascension. In the tumultuous events that followed, Fulgrim's allegiance to Horus wavered as he delved deeper into the chaotic depths of the war. Captured by Lorgar in a bid to bolster Horus's forces, Fulgrim's defiance sparked a clash within the palace of Slaanesh itself. Bound by the true name of his demonic form, Fulgrim was coerced into joining the traitor ranks once more, his legion reunited under his command. Yet, as the siege of Terra raged on, Fulgrim's descent into depravity knew no bounds. The Emperor's children unleashed unspeakable horrors upon the populace of Terra, their actions driven by a thirst for pleasure and gratification. In a climactic duel with Rogel Dawn, Fulgrim's taunts and ferocity proved no match for the unwavering resolve of the Imperial Fist's Primarch. As the battle took a decisive turn, Fulgrim realized victory was not at hand. He then became bored of it all, transforming into his demonic form and withdrawing from the conflict, leaving behind a trail of devastation and despair. Under Fulgrim's rule, the Emperor's children descended into depravity, using billions of innocent lives as pawns in their quest for power and pleasure. As the traitor legions retreated towards the Eye of Terror following Horus's defeat, the Emperor's children left a wake of desolation, resorting to raiding other traitor factions for sustenance in a grim chapter known as the Legion War. Fulgrim's presence resurfaced a century later in a fateful encounter with his brother, Robute Gulliman, of the Ultramarines, at the Battle of Fessala. There, he inflicted a mortal wound upon Gulliman with a venomous strike, before vanishing from historical accounts for centuries to come. Whispers among the Emperor's children spoke of Fulgrim's ascension to a realm of unparalleled pleasure, a gift bestowed by Slaanesh. Reports suggested his slumber upon this world, seemingly detached from the affairs of his legion. Numerous attempts by both Chaos and Imperial forces to locate this realm ended in obscurity, with none returning from the quest. Fulgrim's impact on the galaxy was as profound as it was disturbing, casting a long shadow that stretched across epochs. From his humble origins on the desolate world of Chemos to his ascension as a demon prince of Slaanesh, Fulgrim's journey epitomized the corruption that lurked within the hearts of even the noblest beings. As Primarch of the Emperor's children, his pursuit of perfection morphed into a twisted obsession, leading his legion down a path of excess and depravity. The scars of his betrayal during the Horus heresy still echoed through the annals of history, a testament to the depths of darkness that one could plummet. Despite occasional periods of apparent dormancy, his enigmatic presence continued to haunt the galaxy, his influence weaving through the fabric of reality like a malevolent spectre, leaving devastation and chaos in his wake.